Powered Parachute 5.2 Preflight and Ground Operations. Let's dive into the intricacies of our powered parachute pre-flight inspection, an absolute must for ensuring not just a good, but an exceptional flight experience. We're going to break it down step by step, leaving no stone unturned. Starting at the front, we focus on the nosewheel, giving it a thorough once-over. We're not just checking the tire inflation and axle bolts. We're ensuring the ground steering bar is not only connected securely but allows for a seamless range of motion. If our setup includes brakes, we're examining everything from cable locks to hydraulic components, looking for any signs of wear, rust, or corrosion that might cause an issue. Now, moving into the cockpit, our attention shifts to the seats, seat rails, and those critical seat belt attachment points. For those lucky enough to have adjustable front seats, we're not just checking the lever and rail holes. We're making sure everything is in tip-top shape for a comfortable and secure ride. Now, let's talk about the heartbeat of our powered parachute, the engine. We're not merely starting up. We're meticulously exercising the primer for optimal performance. Taking the time to ensure the primer or primer bulb feels precisely calibrated. This attention guarantees a smooth and reliable start, prioritizing a well-tuned system. Moving on to the throttle control, we're not just moving it, we're doing a smooth sweep through its entire range. For those with a two-stroke engine with oil injection, it's not just about checking but ensuring that the oil injection mechanism is moving smoothly. Altitude set, ignition on, and now vigilantly monitoring our fuel gauge readings. Maintaining a sharp focus on fuel quantity ensures precise awareness for a safe and uninterrupted flight. Continuous monitoring of the gauge readings is crucial for a well-informed and secure journey. It's not just about getting a number. It's about getting a snapshot of what's going on in our tank for the journey ahead. With our checklist in hand, we're scrutinizing every inch of our powered parachute. No loose parts, no signs of wear. We're making sure our flying companion is in its prime condition. Our inspection centers on the front and rear steering bars, crucial components. Both front and rear steering bars receive primary attention during our inspection. Ensuring their optimal condition is pivotal for safe and effective operation. We're not just checking them. We're giving them the freedom to move and ensuring they're securely attached, ready to navigate the skies. Finally, we round off our extended inspection at the rear, paying close attention to the tires. It's not just about checking for proper inflation. It's about looking for any nicks, cuts, or foreign objects that might put a dent in our flight plans. We're giving those wheels a spin, checking the axle, ensuring every revolution is as smooth as a well-practiced routine. So, when we talk about a pre-flight inspection, it's not just a routine. It's our commitment to a flight that's not just good but exceptional. Fuel and oil. Let's get down to the essentials. When it comes to fuel, we're not just eyeballing the quantity. We're paying attention to type, grade, and quality. Altitude and sloping ramps can mess with our fuel tank levels, so we're confirming the gauge readings with a visual inspection. The engine manufacturer's fuel recommendation is our gospel. Strict conformity is the name of the game. While most engines prefer the premium auto fuel, the occasional sip of 100 low-lead aviation gasoline might be acceptable, given the circumstances. But, let's face it, not every airfield has auto fuel on standby. Now, let's talk fuel caps, securely replaced and vents free and open. Oh, and don't forget the inline fuel filter. It's our first line of defense against contaminants. A quick check can save us from potential engine hiccups. Ventilation matters too, especially for our fuel tank. A damaged vent tubing or a blockage can spell trouble. Opening the fuel cap, sensing the rush of air, an essential functional check. This action confirms proper venting, ensuring system integrity and safety. The rush of air signals a crucial aspect of our functional inspection. Its absence signals a vent system mystery requiring immediate investigation. The lack of that rush of air prompts a crucial inquiry into the vent system's integrity. Addressing this absence becomes pivotal in uncovering and resolving potential issues. Onto the oil reservoir. It's not just about using the right oil. It's a pre-flight ritual to check the level. Consistent oil consumption is a good sign, but any sudden changes? That's a red flag for the maintenance team. And when we check or add oil, ensuring that cap is securely back in place is our final touch. Two-stroke engines, without oil injection, need that perfect oil-fuel mix. Mixing techniques are our secret sauce here. Now, let's get under the hood. Inspecting the propeller is more than just a glance. Chafing, cracking, nicks, and corrosion, it's a detailed investigation. Propeller tape, securely attached, is like armor for the leading edge. Checking the propeller hub, looking for security and checking those bolt threads, it's all about ensuring our propeller is up for the task. Pusher configuration engines demand a meticulous look. Loose items near the propeller could be a recipe for disaster. Carburetors, air filters, and rubber manifolds, every detail demands our scrutiny. We meticulously inspect every nook and cranny of these components. Attention to these areas ensures thorough maintenance and peak performance. Spark plugs, they need to be in the spotlight too. Reservoirs for rotary valve lubricant, checked. Gear reduction boxes, scanned for leaking seals. Signs of fuel dye and oil leaks were Sherlock Holmes in the engine area. Exhaust system, white stains? We're on it. And don't get us started on liquid-cooled engines, radiators, fluid levels, and overflow reservoirs, all part of the power plant inspection drill. Visible wires and lines, we're checking them off the list. It's not just about ticking boxes, it's about ensuring our power plant is ready to propel us into the skies with confidence. Starting up the engine, it's not just about turning the key and revving up. We're following a meticulous process to ensure a smooth takeoff. Before even thinking about firing up that engine, we're soaking in the engine manufacturer's recommendations for warm-up. There's a checklist in the pilot's operating handbook, and you bet we're following it to the letter. But let's set the scene first. No starting the engine with the back of the cart pointing towards open hangar doors, parked cars, or a group of unsuspecting bystanders. That propeller blast isn't just powerful, it's a force to be reckoned with, and we're not risking personal injury or property damage. Now, when we're ready to bring that engine to life, we're doing a 360-degree check. We ensure no stray souls or aircraft are near our propeller's vicinity. Safety first, maintaining a clear perimeter around the propeller is paramount. Vigilance prevents any potential hazards, securing the area for safe operations. And if our bird comes equipped with anti-collision strobes, those bad boys are flickering to life, even in broad daylight. A shout of "clear prop," it's not just a vocal warm-up. It's a signal for anyone in the vicinity to make themselves known. We're not hitting that starter button until we get a response. Safety first, always.